Well, you've heard of the movie Snakes on a Plane.
Esty and Lowell have a similar tale to tell in this week's edition of the Newshounds. Esty says here's something you never want to see while driving down the road: a 5-foot-long snake slithering across your windshield. That's what Rachel and Tony Fisher encountered while driving down a Tennessee highway. They kept going. The snake kept slithering. It crawled out of the engine compartment. Eventually, the snake dropped off the car and went on his merry way, as did the Fishers, a little shaken up.
Here's something you don't expect to see in Manhattan. Lola found a peacock perched on the 5th floor window of a 5th Avenue apartment building. No, it's not the NBC peacock, but one that wandered from the Central Park Zoo. Even for jaded New Yorkers, it was a sight to behold. Crowds gathered across the street, and eventually the fugitive turned himself in. He returned on his own the next morning.
There was a big homecoming at the San Francisco Zoo. Esty's covering the March of the Penguins. 5 chicks returned home after successfully completing fish school. They learned how to swim and were hand-fed by animal keepers to help them get used to interacting with people. The 5 Magellanic chicks, 4 males and 1 female, are now ready to reunite with the rest of the penguins on Penguin Island at the zoo, which is the largest group of Magellanic penguins in North America.
Lola cranks up the cute meter even higher. The new baby elephant at the Indianapolis Zoo has made her public debut. She was born on July 20th, weighing 238 pounds. Trainers at the zoo are going to pick 3 names and then let the public vote. This is the 5th baby elephant born at the zoo in the last 11 years.
Esty wants you to meet the best tiger mom ever, and his name is Dodo. This 2.5-year-old chimpanzee has been trained to feed tiger cubs out of a bottle. Dodo's been feeding the cubs at this animal farm just east of Bangkok in Thailand. His trainers say he learned the task very quickly, but sometimes he ignores his feeding job and just wants to play. Dodo and the cubs are about the same size, but once the tigers get too big, playtime is over until the next batch of tiger cubs arrive. Dodo's up to the task. No monkey business this time.
Lola says, take a look at this. It's a mariachi band serenading a beluga whale. The band was at Connecticut's Mystic Aquarium for a wedding, and the whale, named Juno, was curious. Trainers say Juno can hear through the glass and eventually was bobbing his head to the beat. Juno loves mariachi.
And that's this week's edition of the Newshounds.
Wow, Esty and Lola, that was a whopper. That was a whopper.
Look at this.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, they're so smart.
Oh, how about not Juno, what's the one feeding the
Dodo?
tiger? Dodo.
The chimpanzee. I don't know where they find these stories.
I'm telling you, they're going to have their own show eventually, the way this thing is going.
They do, don't they? Just about. Check them out. They have their own Facebook page, The Newshounds. The story will be posted soon, whenever they get around to it.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tonight at 6.
Have a great weekend.